just want to play that game, like I said, every time you panhandle and you go on the road, we'll just 10-15 you. That's fine.
I told you, I got out with you last week, the same place, and said, hey, Mr. Driggers, I catch you in the roadway, you're going to jail. Don't break the law.
Typical woman.
Fine, man. But when you get sued for it, and your supervisor corrects you on it.
This is our supervisor right here.
He hasn't corrected us on anything, sir.
It's alright, once it goes to the federal court.
That's fine.
Are you correcting us on this?
Welcome back. We got a good video out of Holly Hill Police Department. Unfortunately, a man was arrested by two officers that just don't know the law. You have Officer Palm and Officer Rosabella that have worked at the police department for a short period of time. And what they've done is they've charged a man for panhandling. I think we know by now that panhandling or soliciting for charitable funds is a legal activity. It's an expression of freedom of speech. But these officers and this little hothead Officer Palm decides they want to arrest this guy anyway. And what's funny about this is they're getting sued. But that's not funny because then the taxpayers have to be on the hook for this. But what's funny is they decided that they're going to charge this guy with a crime under the 316 statute, which is a non-criminal violation. This guy spent 40 days in jail after having his probation violated. He lost his job. Now Southern Legal Counsel is coming in and they are suing the city. What is crazy about this here is this statute says obstruct a public street to solicit without a permit. They charged him with a misdemeanor. This is a non-criminal infraction. It's like jaywalking or being on a bicycle and getting a citation for that. It's not an arrestable offense. But for some reason, Palm and Rosabella, they think it is. Let's take a look at this video here. I'll jump in and give you some of the mindset of these cops. They're not good cops.
7 Charlie 11 Central, subject stop. Hey, come here. Mason and Ridgewood, White Mill. What are you doing? What's your name?
I went over to see my friend.
What's your name?
Chad.
Chad Driggers. You trespass from here, correct?
No, I'm not on that.
Really? You're not? You're not trespass from here?
No.
You're not at all? No?
Nope.
Turn around.
I'm not trespassing.
Turn the around, I said.
I'm not.
Turn
I'm not
around.
I'm not
Knock it off.
from here.
You've been panhandling, and you just
Turn
jaywalked twice.
the
Hands behind your
around.
back. One more time, put your hands behind your back, or you're going to get
They
resisting.
are. They're behind my
Okay,
back.
come on, man.
They are.
Make it easier than it doesn't have to be.
Stop
Come on.
tensing.
Really?
Stop tensing.
I've been fair with you. You panhandled 3 times right in front of us and jaywalked twice. Come on. I'm very fair with you guys.
I'm having a bad time, man.
I understand. Stop. Come on.
You can't cut me a little
I
slack.
can't. Put your hands behind your back. Please, Chad. Come on. Please. I don't want to hit you with a resisting
I'm in
charge.
the process of suing for panhandling.
I understand. I understand. I understand it. But this isn't a panhandling. It's an ordinance and all that stuff. I will explain everything.
Okay, you can't give me a ticket for daywalking?
Well, yeah,
This is
you'll be
more
getting
than-
that too.
You went jaywalking twice, you panhandled 3 times in the roadway, and you affected the flow of traffic the 3rd time. What? Okay, we're gonna go deal with it next. Come on, I just spoke to you. I'm not trying to give you a hard time, but you kept doing it. Come on.
Come on, man. I'm going to lose my job, dude.
I'm sorry, there's nothing we can do.
Really?
I've been fair with you. You did it a bunch of times in front of us. You saw us over there. Come on. And I just spoke to you guys.
You
As I
didn't
said,
even warn me. I mean, you didn't pull up to
I've
me
warned
and
you
said
multiple
nothing.
times over the last
You said
couple
we
weeks.
were good over there.
sitting on the sidewalk. You can't panhandle, though. You know, I've given you so many
on, man.
chances. There's nothing we could do,
You
man.
didn't give me. You haven't been warning me. I haven't been out here.
I've told you many times on the PA in the last week. Come on, you know that. Come on, don't lie. You know my car. I've been fair every time. I said, if you go in the roadway and I'm going to arrest you, it will be for that. And you can't.
You can't ROR me so I can keep my job?
You did it 3 times, and you had 2 pedestrian violations on top of it. We're at 5 at this point.
Come on, man. I got $2 in my pocket.
I understand, but
It's not like I'm out here,
I
panhandling.
understand.
Really?
You were.
People gave me a few dollars. It's not like
What do
I
you
was
call
out
that?
there. They called me out and gave me a few dollars.
So there you go. You went out.
I
and got
wasn't asking for no money.
It sounds like, if anything, the citation should go to the driver.
Come on, please. I've been respectful to this point. Be straight. You were panhandling. Don't lie.
I know, but you're not going to cut me no slack for it. So I mean, this
can't,
is
man.
crazy.
We're being respectful to you. There's nothing more. I've warned you guys so many times. You and Mr.
Wow,
Rowland.
man.
I'm not trying to give you a hard time.
Well, I mean, if you take me, you got to take him. That's no fair.
If we
both
see him,
been sitting in
if
the
we see
roadway.
him go in the roadway, yes. We
I
haven't
was
seen him yet.
crossing the road to go over here.
Okay.
That's when you see me in the
You
roadway.
panhandled 3 times. You went in the roadway, affected that traffic. Then you jaywalked twice. We're at 5. Come on.
guys.
It's not an ordinance thing. It has nothing to do with that. This isn't Daytona. This is
Right.
state
It's
statute.
not an
I know-
ordinance.
Yeah, it's not. It's a state statute. That's all.
I don't understand why you guys won't cut me no slack.
I've given you so
Because
many
this
chances.
is like a habitual issue with you, Mr.
I
Driggers.
understand
Let's
that.
go to my car.
Could you imagine being a habitual, lawful, abiding citizen? That's what it's here. This man's going to complain of some handcuffs here. In the video, he had his hand twist when she's putting it on. They're claiming he's resisting. Put your hands behind your back. How bad does it have to be? Now, I want to give you guys a heads up. There is a new law that's coming out that is called the Jason Rayner Act. It is supposedly going to prohibit you from resisting an unlawful arrest. Pretty damning and dangerous. This is an unlawful arrest.
Come on, Chad. Like I said, please, come on, man. I don't want to hit you with resisting charge.
I know. I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to lose my job.
I understand.
I just lost my grandmother.
I'm sorry
I'm
about
having
that.
a really bad time right now,
sorry.
guys. You guys do this all the time out here.
Then learn your lesson.
I keep telling you, if you go on the roadway and I see, we're going to have to arrest you. I told you that. I've been very fair to you, Chad. I know.
I'm begging you.
There's nothing we can do, Chad.
Yes, you can.
There's nothing we can do.
You could.
The city's not dealing with this anymore. I told you that. If we can see them stay,
anymore, why are they letting him do it?
If we see him do it, we'll come back and arrest him too. We haven't seen him do it.
Guys.
This is my 4-year-old asked the same questions. Why does this person get to do it and I don't?
Okay. Let me get a set of gloves really good.
You walked on this property. I'm going to go verify if you've been trespassing.
I'm not.
I'm going to go verify.
promise you.
I'm going
That's
to
fine.
verify.
If I'm not trespassing from you, you guys can't cut me a little slack.
You're already under arrest, like I said, for that one state statute. We'll explain everything.
Can't ROR me so I can keep my job.
Lean forward, spread your legs. Lean, Chad, come on, please. Please.
Man, I had a couple days out of work.
I understand that.
Can't ROR.
Why would I do that when you've been warned
Because
so
it
many
would
times?
help me so much.
You're not learning.
If I
you know
could
what
get
helped
back
you?
to work.
If you didn't break the law. That's what would help you. It's not my decision.
Do you want to go to first step? We can, after you get out, when you come back, we can try to help you get into a shelter. We can do that. Am I not correct, Officer Palm? We have these resources. We can help you with that. But I told you
want
sometimes.
to keep my job.
Okay,
I promised my
understand.
boss I would.
You can't panhandle and you can't have pedestrian violations as well. We have like 5 violations at this point. We didn't just wait. We sat in for like a half hour, Chad.
315, 14, 20, 14.
For which one?
The
Pedestrian or the obstructing?
obstruction.
I'll send it to you.
I have it. Hold on.
Okay.
2nd degree misdemeanor. I'll put the AC on right.
She got him with panhandling 3 times in the roadway. The 3rd time obstructed the flow.
What's he yelling about?
He's just saying the cops are right. They're not.
No, they're not. I checked them.
I mean, look at how these things are put on. Why don't you try to do that? Take one hand, put it like this, and then flip this one around and then stick it behind your back and see how that feels. What is wrong with these cops?
I've checked them.
You have a job. Why are you panhandling?
Because my boss blew me off for a few days. I got sick. I got really bad cold. I couldn't talk, and he told me to take a few days off.
7 Charlie, 21 seconds.
Please listen to this.
Yes, Chad, at the police department.
You have to do it now. My arm is not.
I do not have to do it right now. I'm doing it once
Why would
I
you
get there.
hurt my arm like this?
49, copy
This is tight, and you think this is okay?
Well, Chad, how many times did I tell you to comply?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does actually matter because we just slapped cuffs on you, and I did check it because I double locked it.
I'm sorry.
Okay, Chad.
Shouldn't.
Okay, Chad.
Cuffs are clicked so tight when the mark is there and doesn't go away.
Okay, and it also shows.
Take a document of it.
Yeah.
You're gonna call the ambulance. My chest is hurting.
You're still going to jail.
It doesn't matter. You're gonna call the. It's gonna get documented, and it's gonna be known that you clicked my hands too tight.
That's not how that works.
And if you would have just unclicked them, you would have been good.
Oh
But
no!
Oh no! I got you.
You
got
just
the right one. You'll see.
okay, Chad.
Yep.
Well, in the famous last words of Mr. Driggers, you've got the right one, you'll see. Now, these officers, again, going into this and myself being a former law enforcement officer turned civil rights activist, watching these videos, all I see is either lack of training or pure emotion and acting off of it. He wasn't resisting. He wasn't being combative. But you can hear Officer Palm, even in the car, tell him that he wasn't complying. It's a sad situation here. I anticipate this lawsuit being around $300,000 to $400,000. I may be wrong, but based off of 40 days in jail, and due to the city being the proximate cause in this incident to have him be placed into jail for violating probation, they're on the hook for some money. And that's the citizen's responsibility now. I want to thank you guys for watching, liking, and subscribing. Check the links down in the description below. We'll put the lawsuit in there. We'll put the notice of intent to sue. And I'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching.